Number 1. Discuss the reasons why organizations undertake information system projects. Running a successful organization or business requires proper management of financial and organizational data and statistics using quality information systems. Many companies have lost productivity due to data reliability and accuracy issues. This means that getting the right information at the right time is very important in business. This increases the need to innovate and develop systems that can be implemented so that information is accurate and quickly available when needed. Thanks to the efficiency of information systems, organizations can make better decisions, plan better, and ultimately achieve better results. The advantages of information systems are as follows. New products and services. Any company that wants to improve and secure the future needs to take a broader perspective through well-designed and coordinated information systems. Information system makes it easier to analyze independent processes such as information that produces valuable products or services and organized work activities. Therefore, information system can give a company a competitive advantage by analyzing how the company creates, produces, and sells its product or services. Through information storage, business information system makes it simple to store operational data, revision histories, communication records, in which also simplifies the process of finding the data easily. It can also help in simplifying decision making through process and providing the necessary information that helps you make better decisions instantly.
Number 2. Describe the activities performed by the project manager during project initiation. The initiation phase is the first part of the entire project management life cycle. This stage aims to define the project, develop a business case for it, and get approval. During this time, the project manager may do any of the following: perform a feasibility study, create a project charter, identify key stakeholders, and select project management tools. Typically, the initiation phase is where a project sponsor, in tandem with the project manager, clarifies three main things: the project's objectives, scope, constraints, then they prepare the project charter. The project charter lays out the initial vision that the project sponsor and a project manager have for a project. For simplicity and greater control, project managers divide an entire project into five distinct phases that are interconnected and which have their own start and end points. It's the responsibility of the project manager to ensure the means and frequency of communication in project management with project stakeholders according to their influence and interest in the project. Communication and negotiations are a huge part of effective project management, and a large part of a project manager's time is usually spent dealing with project stakeholders. The project manager needs to have some understanding of the high-level requirements of the project before he can even begin to plan the work. The project manager is getting the essence of the project during initiation. The project manager needs to quickly understand the resources needed for planning. This might be a part-time or full-time project manager, and it may require other resources as well. When a project manager gets assigned to a new project, he needs a set of initial activities to get grounded and start to understand the nature of the project. The project manager makes reference to the business case and the project proposal in order to understand the necessity of the project. Information needed is also gathered to evaluate time and cost estimates of the project. The key stakeholders of the project, such as the project manager, use the scope of the project initiation process as the reference throughout the project. By the end of the initiation phase, the project manager should have a high-level understanding of the project purpose, goals, requirements, and risks.
Project planning activities. The project planning activities do not need to be performed linearly. The list below briefly describes the activities associated with project planning. Determine the condition of the source files and databases. You can neither complete the project schedule nor commit to a delivery date without a good understanding of the condition of the source files and databases. Determine or revise the cost estimates. Detailed cost estimates must include hardware and network costs as well as per case prices and annual maintenance fees for tools. Revise the risk assessment. Review and revise the risk assessment performed during Step 1, Business Case Assessment, or perform a risk assessment now if you skip that state. Identify critical success factors. A critical success factor is a condition that must exist for the project to have a high chance for success. Prepare the project charter. The project charter is similar to a scope agreement, a document of understanding or a statement of work.
Project management is the application of processes, methods, skills, knowledge, and experience to achieve specific project objectives according to the project acceptance criteria within agreed parameters. Project management has final deliverables that are constrained to a finite timescale and budget. Project planning is a part of project management which relates to the use of schedules such as Gantt charts to plan and subsequently reports progress within the project environment. Project planning can be done manually or by the use of project management software.
The process of putting a decision or plan into effect execution. This is the most accurate description of what implementation engineers does. We execute jointly with your organization to achieve sustainable results. Implementation engineers understand your issues, design integrated solution, and puts the solution into action. Implementation engineers has a reputation for doing things that companies are unable to do on their own. Why do we need to implement? Research shows that the quality of implementation plays a significant part in bringing about outcomes. If a program is implemented poorly or even moderately well, its goals are unlikely to be achieved, or the result will be less significant. With high quality implementation, success is more likely. What is the implementation stage important? The implementation phase keeps the project plan on track with careful monitoring and control processes to ensure the final deliverable meets the acceptance criteria set by the customer. This phase is typically where approved changes are implemented. Execute jointly with your organization to achieve sustainable results. We know that every problem is unique and each solution must be custom. That's all. Thank you.
Here are some challenges of implementing a new project management platform. So you've decided on a project management software you want to introduce to your team. Choosing a project management software and implementation is a challenge in and of itself. To help you along the way, we've put together a list of common project management implementation challenges that you should avoid. Number 1, convincing your team. Project management tools makes team members' lives easier in so many ways. But not everyone sees in that way. It can take some convincing to get everyone on board, such as fear of failure, lack of confidence, and bad experiences when workflow change. As a manager, it's important to acknowledge your team's doubts. Exploring features and customizations. It probably won't take your team long to learn how to create a task or workflow board. What might what might take a while is learning all the different features and customizations available in project management software. There are many project management software providers offering instructional blog posts and videos. Sharing those with your team, if necessary, ask a representative to give you a demo. About two-thirds of people are visual learners, so a live presentation may be the best way to show users the ropes. Number 3, setting project budgets. Once you switch the team over to project management software, you're likely to find that project budget needs to shift as well. More efficient workflows may result in fewer valuable hours. You might find yourself with time to tackle nice to have futures you'd previously sidelined. How that affects your budget depends on your team's tendencies and your fee structure. If you use a retainer model, increased efficiency may let you lower your rate in order to bring in more business.